And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to The Zone here on the Type of Sports Network every Wednesday night starting at 8 p.m., 8 Central Time, regardless of daytime, standard time. Talks about getting rid of daylight savings time. How many of y'all have heard that kind of stuff? We'll see if that happens. I think it's all the people in California, actually in Arizona. They're the ones that want it. Because they don't change anyways. They stay the same. What started daylight savings time? Why? Who knows? I know it affects practice. I know when I was coaching, that used to be such a problem for us. You get into to standard time, you get out of daylight savings, and you just get into standard time, and all of a sudden, it's like practice is we're having to find lights just to keep practice going throughout the night. What a pain that was. Every single year we had to do that. I'm sure some of y'all have had to do that throughout your years coaching in the Texas Youth Football Association. Week 2 in the books. A lot of great games that went on throughout the state. Senior division got started. We're going to talk about the senior division tonight because I got some stuff we got to talk about. Of course, we got your scores and everything else. As we check out the chat box, people jumping in. Jim, welcome. Jeff, the farming had something to do with daylight savings time. I'm not a farmer. I don't know. But I do believe you're right. I do believe you're right. Farming is the deal. High school football going on throughout the state. I hope you all are catching some great high school football games that are out there. I had a game Thursday night. Had an off day Friday. No games. Then the KSAT big game coverage game out in Pflugerville on Saturday. Judson and Pflugerville Wise. Got a game Friday night all the way down in Corpus Christi. Bernie Greyhounds visiting the Gregory Portland Wildcats. Should be a good game. Bernie champions at home against Canyon Lake. All kinds of great games that you can catch around the city of San Antonio, out at Austin. LBJ, the LBJ Jaguars had their game canceled or at least postponed for right now. They had a game Friday night. It got postponed. So they've got a bye week. So apparently the bye week is when they're going to have the game. It's the old Austin Reagan High School. It's just in mind what they're calling them now. I want to say Memorial or something like that. Northeast, that's what it is. Northeast High School out in Austin. Apparently they got problems fielding players. Only got like 30-something players. And they're a 5A school. 5A school with like 36 players. Wow. Bet you during the summer the coaches were visiting the band room, checking out all the band members, asking, why aren't you playing football? We need you on the football field. Put down the tuba. Let's go. Get rid of that trumpet. Get on the football field. We need football players. 5A school, and they only got 36 players dressed out. Wow, that is rough. That is rough. Average 5A school has at least 50, 55 on the roster. Tough. We ain't got no problems with numbers here in Taifa, though. All kinds of players on some of these rosters. Some of these teams had to have 2 teams. They split. Had that going down in El Paso. We got it in San Antonio. Good to see a lot of young kids out playing some football. All right, so let's take a look at some scores here as we get things rolling here. Let me get us our mood music going here. Gotta have the mood music. Set the tone. All right, here we go. Division 2, flag, scores, Cornerstone Warriors white taking on the JYSF Venom. A close game, 18-13. Warriors with the win over the Venom. 40 for the San Antonio Junior Warriors, 7 for the Lavernia Grizzlies. San Antonio Tigers 32, North Central Jaguars 0. Junior Falcons of San Antonio 38, South Texas Rebels 14. Junior Brahmas 43, all over the Somerset Little Bulldogs, 43-0. Southside Cardinals 27, Texas Sun Devils 13. Willacy County Gators 20-6 over the Rio Hondo Bobcats, 25-21, a close one there in Division II flag between the Alamo Silverbacks and the Brownsville Cowboys. The Silverbacks take the win. Marion Regulators 26, San Antonio Panthers 0. And another good game down in the valley, the RGV Division II flag. RGV Sabretooth Tigers outlast the Brownsville Rottweilers by a score of 20-19. Your Division II flag scores. Checking out the Tykes, Division II. Cornerstone Warriors, white, 47. JYSF Venom, 0. San Antonio Junior Warriors, 33. Lavernia Grizzlies, 0. San Antonio Tigers, 42. North Central Jaguars, 0. South Texas Rebels, 38. Junior Falcons, 0. Let's get out of the offers. Junior Brahmas 13, Somerset Little Bulldogs 12. Good game. 21-6, Southside Cardinals over the Texas Sun Devils. Now we're back at it. Willacy County Gators over the Rio Hondo Bobcats 43-0. 21-0, Brownsville Cowboys over the Alamo Silverbacks. 20-0, San Antonio Panthers over the Marion Regulators. 24-0, RGV Sabretooth Tigers over the Brownsville Rottweilers. A lot of offers in the Tyke scores in Division II. Let's get to the rookies. San Antonio Junior Warriors all over the Lavernia Grizzlies 33-7. 34-7, San Antonio Tigers take a bite out of the North Central Jaguars. Junior Falcons 26, South Texas Rebels 13. Bulldogs bite the Brahmas 15-6. Sun Devils burn the Cardinals out of Southside 13-0. Willacy County Gators take down the Rio Hondo Bobcat 34-0. Alamo Silverbacks 19, Brownsville Cowboys 0. San Antonio Panthers maul the Marion Regulators 39-7. Cornerstone Warriors demolished the JYSF Venom 52-0. And the RGV Sabretooth Tigers 12. Brownsville Rottweilers 0. Division II Juniors 35-0, Junior Warriors all over the Grizzlies. 33-6, Tigers eating up on the North Central Jaguars. Good game here. Junior Falcons, South Texas Rebels Falcons take it 20-14. Bulldogs run down, eat up, and displayed the bones on the Junior Brahmas 51-0. 14-6, Cardinals get the Sun Devils. Willacy County Gators and Rio Hondo Bobcats, they go at it. Great game. Gators with the win, 19-14. Alamo Silverbacks 14, Brownsville Cowboys 7. San Antonio Panthers 20, Marion Regulators 6. Brownsville Rottweilers outlast the RGV Sabretooth Tigers 15-6. Cornerstone Warriors white defang the JYSF Venom 51-0. That's the Division II scores for you for week 2. Weeks in, we'll take a look at the standings with 2 games played here so far. So in Division II flag, leading the pack right now is the Junior Brahmas at 2-0. 84 points scored. They have yet to be scored on. Alamo Silverbacks are 2-0. Junior Falcons are 2-0. RGV Sabertooth Tigers at 2-0. San Antonio Junior Warriors at 2-0. Looks like a couple teams on some buys. San Antonio Tigers 1-0. Live Oak Jaguars are at 1-0. South Texas Heat at 1-0. Westaco Pride at 1-0. Marion Regulators at 1-1. Those are your top 10 right there in Division II flag currently. I don't even see the Matadors flag. Let's see, where are the Matadors at right now? Where are they placed at? I don't even see Matadors. Maceo Norvell says, told about the Matadors flag. They coming. Where are they coming from? Because I don't even see them I don't even see them. Who are they? Who are the Matadors? Brahmas, Silverbacks, Falcons, Tigers, Warriors, Tigers, Jaguars, Heat, Pride, Regulators, Cowboys, Gators, Warriors, Cardinals, Little Bulldogs, Rottweilers, Rebels, Buccaneers, Jaguars, Rebels, Panthers, Grizzlies, Venom, Bobcats, Devils. No Matadors. I'm talking about Division II, and you already talking about Division I. We ain't even got there yet. Really? I'm giving the scores for Division II, and you're going to talk about the Matadors in Division I. Wait your turn. Wait your turn. Once again, your top 10, starting from the bottom. At number 10, the Marion Regulators, Westaco Pride, South Texas Heat, Live Oak Jaguars, San Antonio Tigers, and the top 5, San Antonio Junior Warriors, RGV Sabertooth Tigers, Junior Falcons, Alamo Silverbacks, and currently sitting at number 1, the Junior Brahmas at 2-0 with 84 points scored and no points scored against them. We'll take a look at the Tykes current standings. Top 10 for the Tykes, starting from the bottom. At number 10, the San Antonio Panthers. Number 9, Live Oak Jaguars. These teams are 1-0. South Texas Heat at 1-0. DTX Rebels, San Antonio Tigers. Then the top 5 at 1-0, South Texas Rebels. Willacy County Gators at 2-0. San Antonio Junior Warriors at 2-0. RGV Sabertooth Tigers at number 2. And number 1 spot is the Junior Brahmas. So Brahmas. Make sure I got this right. I sure do. Brahmas sitting at number 1 in flag and Tykes Division II right now. Let's take a look at the rookies. Top 10 for the rookies. Starting at number 10, San Antonio Tigers at 1-0. Westaco Pride Purple, South Texas Heat, San Antonio Panthers, and the Willacy County Gators at 2-0. Starting at number 5, Alamo Silverbacks, Cornerstone Warriors White, Junior Falcons, RGV Sabertooth Tigers, and the Somerset Little Bulldogs sitting at number 1 right now at 2-0. Here's the juniors. Top 10 for the juniors. Southside Cardinals at 1-1. Brownsboro Rottweilers at number 9, 1-0. San Antonio Panthers. South Texas Heat, Live Oak Jaguars at number 5 at 1-0. San Antonio Tigers. DTX Rebels, Somerset Little Bulldogs at 2-0. Alamo Silverbacks, and sitting at number 1 at 2-0. 79 points scored, no points scored against the Cornerstone Warriors White. Those are your current standings with 2 games in, 2 weeks in, here in the Texas Youth Football Association. We'll take a look at the current schedule for Division II. What games are coming up here? Week 3 in San Antonio on the 17th. We've got the JYS Venom and the San Antonio Panthers, the Junior Falcons and the Cornerstone Warriors, Live Oak Jaguars, Lavernia Grizzlies, South Texas Heat, and the San Antonio Junior Brahmas. We got a Sunday game going on in week 3. North Central Jaguars and the Marion Regulators playing on a Sunday. Then you got the San Antonio Tigers, Somerset Little Bulldogs, Texas Sun Devils, South Texas Rebels, Southside Cardinals, and the San Antonio Junior Warriors. Those are your games lined up for week 3 in the San Antonio. RGV Division II. Games on the 17th. Rebels and Tigers, Cowboys and Buccaneers, Rottweilers and Silverbacks. And the Willacy County Gators have a bye week. That's how things are shaped up for Division II. Going to be interesting. Don't forget the 2022 state cheer competition coming up in November 26th at the Hemisphere Ballroom, Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center, downtown San Antonio. Check out Typha.com. Make sure you check on the banner there for the Typha Cheer competition for local hotel block booking information, which will be coming soon. You can check out more at, again, Typha.com, or contact them for general information at cheereventinfo at Typha.com. That's cheereventinfo at Typha.com. We're going to step away real quick, pay some bills. We'll be back. We'll take a look at Division I coming up, and then we got the senior division to talk about. Got some interesting stuff for that for you. Keep it here. We'll be right back. This is The Zone, every Wednesday night circa at 8 p.m. on the Typha Sports Network.
Monarch, the official trophy provider for Typha.
Academy Sports and Outdoors has the gifts to make this your most fun Christmas ever. From game tables and grills to apparel and sneakers, we've got everybody covered this holiday. Merry Christmas from everyone at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Yeah, welcome back. This is The Zone here on the Type of Sports Network. Weather playing havoc with my voice. It's back and forth weather. It's been nice weather up here in North Texas. High temperatures only in about 85, 86. Dry weather. It's been cool in the mornings and the evenings. It's been really nice. But the heat's coming back. Yes, the heat is coming back. That's all right. Cool weather is on the way. We know it is. All right, so let's switch over to Division 1. Check out the scores from Week 2. In the flag division, it's like we got some donuts right off the bat. The Unity out of Austin over the New Braunfels Junior Cougars 50-0. Judson Junior Rockets over the Predators United 37-0. Tri-County Titans all over the Texas Revolution 55-0. Texas Mustangs 31, Southeast Hornets 0. Cornerstone Warriors Red, Holy Cross Knights 40-0. Warriors. San Antonio Junior Hawks 27, San Antonio Warhawks 0. Abilene Cowboys 34, Lubbock Red Raiders 0. Midland Horned Frogs, West Texas Falcon, Horned Frogs 53, Falcons 0. Ruthless Wolfpack 34, PSJA Wildcats 0. 27 for the Mission Mavericks, 6 for the RGV United. San Benito Greyhounds 40, Sherryland Rattlers 6. Hub City Matadors 20, 806 Spartans 6. Wow. It's like Division 1 flag at a donut party. Let's check out the Tykes. 21-6, Junior Cougars out of New Braunfels over the Unity. 31-0, Rockets over the United. Predators United. 38-6, Texas Mustangs over the Southeast Hornets. Tri-County Titans over the Texas Revolution. 55-0. 25-0, Cornerstone Warriors Red over the Holy Cross Knights. 36-7, San Antonio Junior Hawks over the San Antonio Warhawks. 54-0, Abilene Cowboys over the Lubbock Red Raiders. 806 Spartans 7, Hub City Matadors 0. Midland Horned Frogs 36, West Texas Falcons 0. Close game here in the Tykes. ATX Horns 13, Capital Area Junior Wranglers 12, battle in Austin. PSJ Wildcats 16, Ruthless Wolfpack 14, battle in the RGV. 27-6, Mission Mavericks over the RGV United. 14-7, San Benito Greyhounds over the Sherryland Rattlers. El Paso Rams 50, El Paso Sharks 0. 21-13, Southeast T-Birds over the Northeast Raiders. 20-6, Northeast Huskies over the Spartans. El Paso Sharks 19. That first score, by the way, was the El Paso Sharks blue. El Paso Sharks 19, El Paso Broncos 0. Mesquite Hill Knights 28, Upper Valley Longhorns 12. West Side Eagles 39, Texas Titans 16. Bear County Panthers 39, Floresville Wildcats 0. In the Rookies Division, Division 1, Week 2 scores. Unity over the New Braunfels Junior Cougars 26-12. Judson Junior Rockets 31. Predators United 0. Tri-County Titans in a close one against Texas Revolution 6-0 in the rookies. 32-0 Texas Mustangs over the Southeast Junior Hornets. 28-12 Cornerstone Warriors Red over the Holy Cross Knights. San Antonio Junior Hawks 20. San Antonio Warhawks 0. Lubbock Red Raiders 40. Abilene Cowboys 0. Hub City Matadors in a close one over the 806 Spartans 6-0. Midland Horned Frogs, West Texas Falcons, nice game battle there in the rookies. 18-13 Horned Frogs. 20-6 ATX Horns over the Capital Area Junior Wranglers. RGV United blanked the Mission Mavericks 32-0. There's a blast from the past. PSJ Wildcats 12, Ruthless Wolfpack 6. Sherryland Rattlers 28, San Benito Greyhounds 7. El Paso Bandits just flat out robbed the El Paso Rams 54-0. 21-0 Northeast Raiders over the Southeast T-Birds. El Paso Sharks bite the El Paso Broncos 13-7. South Central Bears outlast the Horizon City Falcons 12-6. El Paso Sharks blue all over the West Side Eagles orange 40-0. El Paso Broncos BBB 18 over the West Side Eagles 6. Central Panthers 49, Texas Titans 0. Northeast Huskies over the Spartans 20-0. 42-0. Floresville Wildcats over the Bexar County Panthers. And the Upper Valley Longhorns 27. Mesquite Hill Knights 6. That is the rookie scores for Division I. Here come your juniors. Unity all over the Junior Cougars 31-0. Junior Rockets 42. Predators United 7. Tri-County Titans 35. Texas Revolution 21. Another good game. Texas Mustangs 46. Southeast Hornets 6. Cornerstone Warriors Red 30. Holy Cross Knights 0. Cornerstone Warriors welcome the Holy Cross Knights to Taifa. San Antonio Junior Hawks 34. San Antonio Warhawks 18. $37-0, 806 Spartans over the Hub City Matadors. 40-0, Abilene Cowboys over the Lubbock Red Raiders. 34-0, the Horned Frogs over the West Texas Falcons. 38-15, Wranglers defeat the ATX Horns. 19-6, Mission Mavericks over the RGV United. 21-0, Wolfpack fight the Wildcats. 40-0, Greyhounds run all over the Sherryland Rattlers. 40-0, El Paso Broncos BBB take out the West Side Eagles Orange. 40-0. 42-0, El Paso Sharks over the El Paso Rams. Southeast T-Birds all over the Northeast Raiders 34-14. 25-6, Central Panthers beat the Mesquite Hill Knights. 18-6, West Side Eagles over the Northeast Huskies. South Central Bears 40, Texas Titans 7. Prolific Breed Eagles 47 over the Horizon City Falcons 0. El Paso Broncos all over the Spartans 54-0. 35-21, Southeast T-Birds over the Northeast Huskies. Why can't I get that right? Bexar County Panthers 6. Floresville Wildcats 0. Central Panthers 18. South Central Bears 6. Those are your junior scores. Let's take a look at the Division I standings. We'll start off with the Flag Division. Here are your top 10, starting at number 10. At 2-0, the Floresville Wildcats, Abilene Cowboys, Tri-County Titans, Mission Mavericks, Mesquite Hill Knights. And at number 5, it's the Southeast T-Birds, San Antonio Junior Hawks, the Cornerstone Warriors Red, the Texas Mustangs, and leading the pack at 2-0 and currently in first place, it is the Midland Horned Frogs with 107 points scored. No points allowed on defense. Horned Frogs looking to get things started right, get that run into the playoffs. Let's take a look at the Tykes top 10. At number 10, the Northeast Huskies. At number 9, the Abilene Cowboys. In the 8th spot, El Paso Sharks. Bexar County Panthers at 7. Mission Mavericks at 6. Your top 5, Southeast T-Birds. ATX Horns, Cornerstone Warriors Red, the Midland Horned Frogs, and sitting in the number 1 spot is the El Paso Rams at 2-0. Here's the rookies top 10. At number 10, the Upper Valley Longhorns. At number 9, the Northeast Raiders. At 8 is the El Paso Sharks Blue. El Paso Bandits 7. At 6, the Midland Horned Frogs. Your top 5, Cornerstone Warriors Red, El Paso Broncos BBB, the Texas Mustangs, El Paso Sharks, and at number 1, out of Austin, the ATX Horns at 2-0. That is your rookies standing. Here come the juniors. Your top 10, at number 10, the Midland Horned Frogs. Number 9, the Central Panthers. At 8, the Mission Mustangs. Mission Mavericks. Number 7 spot, the West Side Eagles. At 6, it's the Southeast T-Birds. Here's your top 5. Tri-County Titans, 8 of 6 Spartans, Judson Junior Rockets, Texas Mustangs, and sitting at number 1 at 2-0, it is the El Paso Sharks. That is Division I standings and scores. When we come back, we'll take a look at the senior division, but we got some things to talk about. It should affect everybody. Some of you may be in your feelings about it, but that's okay. But this really affects the senior division directly, but it should affect everybody indirectly. We'll talk about it when we get back. This is The Zone, right here on the Type of Sports Network every Wednesday starting at 8 p.m. Keep it here. We will be right back.
Monarch, the official trophy provider for Typo.
Academy Sports and Outdoors has the gifts to make this your most fun Christmas ever. From game tables and grills to apparel and sneakers, we've got everybody covered this holiday. Merry Christmas from everyone at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Monarch, the official trophy provider for Typo.
All right, welcome back to The Zone here on the Type of Sports Network every Wednesday night starting at 8 p.m. Central Time. Doesn't matter if it's daylight savings time or standard time, whatever you want to call it. It is what it is. This is when we're here every Wednesday night to give you exactly what you need, and that is the scores and standings as we go through the regular season of the 2022 fall season for Typho. All right, so here are your senior scores. There's not many of them, but we do have the scores for the senior division, and here they go. Predators United over the RGV Outlaws 32-6. Judson Junior Rockets blank the Texas Revolution 41-0. The Junior Thunderbirds defeat the Bexar County Panthers 54-6. 55-0 El Paso Show over the Horizon City Falcons. El Paso Broncos 20. Spartans 6. Here's an odd score for you. Southeast T-Birds 5. Northeast Raiders 0. A field goal and a safety. That's the only way you can get to 5. That's the only way I can see you getting to 5. Is a field goal and a safety. 5-0. It's like a baseball score. Make me feel like I'm back in baseball. Here's your standings for the senior division. As we bring up the chat box so I can see what everybody's saying. Kind of hard to look at the chat box while I'm doing scores and standings. We'll try to get back to your messages here. You can message me directly right there. As you're watching on Facebook, it comes to me here on the broadcast. Facebook or the YouTube channel. We're going to give you the whole standings because there's only 13. So currently at 0-2 in last place, the Northeast Raiders. At number 12, the Horizon City Falcons at 0-2. El Paso teams, by the way, have already played two games. At number 11, the Bexar County Panthers at 0-1. At number 10, the Texas Revolution at 0-1. Number 9, 0-1, the RGV Outlaws. At number 8, 1-1, the Southeast T-Birds. At 1-1, at number 7, the Spartans. At 1-0, at number 6, the El Paso Show. At number 5, the El Paso Broncos BBB at 1-0. At number 4, the Predators United at 1-0. Number 3 is the Junior Thunderbirds at 1-0. Judson Junior Rockets at number 2 at 1-0, and sitting in the top, it is the El Paso Broncos. You got two senior teams. You got the El Paso Broncos, you got the El Paso Broncos BBB. Both of them in the top 5. At 1 and 5, they close it in. That's your standings for the senior team, the senior division, conference, whatever you want to call it. So speaking of the seniors, in one of those games, and we're not going to say which game it is. I know which game it is. I believe. I saw the information. But, I really don't care. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Because it's all about what we're going to talk about. And I mentioned this in week 1. I mentioned this the week, in episode 1, not week 1. Very first episode of the season. I talked about this, and that's parents controlling themselves. Adults controlling themselves at a youth event, a youth game. We've seen it all over the nation. We see it all over the news. It happens all the time. And it's got to stop. Apparently there was an incident in one of our senior games. It didn't get bad, but it did get ugly. Enough that it was brought to the attention of the TIFA board, and they felt they needed to take some action. Now, that action, some of you may not like. Some of you are probably thinking, why punish everybody? Because that was, in a way, I got to admit, that was my initial assessment, was why punish everybody? But after I thought about it for a while, I was like, okay, you have to send a message eventually. And that's the problem. And that was part of my message in episode 1. And that was, we can sit here all day long and say, we must do better. Well, at one point you finally got to stop saying it and just do it. Eventually you got to stop saying it and actually do it. We can say all the cliches we want when it comes to situations like this, and try to be that righteous person on the side going, oh yeah, that's got to happen. We got to do better. This youth sport, we got to do better. And then we just stand around and watch it happen. And actually, we don't even do that anymore. No, what happens? You people are your worst own enemies when it comes to this. What do we do? Oh, I got to get this. World Star. World Star. That's what we do. Nobody goes to break things up, calling people down, and say, hey, this ain't right. Don't be doing this. Now, everybody wants to stand around, egg it on, take video of it so they can post it all over social media so everybody can see it. And, you know, you're your own worst enemy. So, Taifa, over this situation, because it only occurred in the senior division. This isn't happening in the flag. It's not happening in the Tykes, the rookies, the juniors. Sure, you've got your little verbal skirmishes here that happen, which need to stop as well. But you know, this got to the point where the game had to be called. Police had to be called. The game had to be stopped. And when we get to that level, that's ridiculous. And we here at Taifa are better than that. From the executive board to the board members to the organizational leaders, all the way down to the coaches, the players. So when this incident happened, the initial thought was, and the message that went out to the senior organizations was, you know, if they're going to look at this, and if this happens again, or even after they investigate, they feel the need, we will cancel the senior season. Taifa will cancel the senior season if this is what's going to happen week in and week out. We'll just say, nope, we're just not even going to deal with it. We'll just flat out cancel the senior season. There's only 13 teams anyways. Why not just cancel it? If that's what we're going to have. We're going to have nothing but fights and racial comments, racial slurs being thrown against each other, yelled across the field. And no, we're just not going to have that. So the punishment has been decided that the senior season is going to be suspended for a week. So the senior season has an extra bye this week. And I'm hoping that the organizations that have senior teams are going to have a powwow. They're going to have a meeting with not just the coaches, not just the players. The parents need to be there in this meeting. And the rules need to be laid out, set up, and explained clearly, concisely, because moving on at this point, and this is all over the league, by the way, and that's why I say it indirectly affects everybody. Zero tolerance. There will be zero tolerance for any shenanigans that occur at a Taifa-sponsored football game. If you are in the stands and you make a disparaging remark about a coach, about a referee, about a player, you will be asked to leave. No ifs, ands, or buts. There's no, oh, well, I didn't mean. No, you're gone. You're gone. If you try to enter the field of play and you are not a badged volunteer, a certified volunteer, if you are not a certified volunteer to be on the football field during a game with your team, and you try to enter the field, you'll be escorted out. You'll be gone. And I'm already getting, it should be zero tolerance to teams involved, not all teams. That's BS. Well, like I said, initially I agreed with you. But once I saw that they're not suspending anybody, They're not taking a game away. They're not doing anything like that. They're saying, we're going to take a break this week. Y'all need to talk about this with your organization, your players, your rules. They're taking a timeout this week, saying what happened week 1 with you guys ain't going to happen this week, the following week. So you better check yourself. That's what this is about, Jesus Martinez. But the message to everybody is zero tolerance. Katie Esparza says, what if it's the refs? You know what? Bad calls are made. You don't see people coming out of the stands to attack a referee in the NFL or at the college level, not even the high school level. What makes you think it's okay to do it at the youth level? Yeah, I'm going to put the posters up here, Jesus, because you kind of make my point. Yes, your own organization needs to police themselves. We've been saying that. That's the whole point. Yes, organizations need to police themselves, which means the organizational leaders, the ADs, the presidents, board members. You got people on your sideline acting a fool. You need to escort them out. And Katie Esparza, I don't. Right away, you want to go after the refs, and I get it. Everybody gets mad at the refs. If you got a referee that's using horrible language, there is such thing as an organizational president who is the host of that game of the day, knows how to handle that. That's the problem. It's not up to you people in the stands to handle it. And like I said, some of you ain't going to like this. I knew it. I said it before I started talking about it. You're not going to like this. So why punish my team for an altercation that happened with 2 other teams? Nobody's punishing your team. No senior games this week. Taking a break. Are they going to make up the games? I don't know. That'll be determined later. Right now, it's just a matter of just taking that break and saying, okay, y'all need to check yourselves. Fix this. Katie, if you had a problem with a referee that did that on your field, then you need to take that up with your president, and your president knows what to do with it. No, TIFA doesn't put up with it. So coming out and saying that embarrassing that TIFA would allow. TIFA doesn't allow any of that. I'm sorry. You are wrong. I'll flat out tell you to your face, you're wrong. TIFA didn't allow nothing. If it happened, and your organizational president knows it happened, they know how to report it. They know what to do. They know who to let know, and it will be dealt with. Bergmark, yes and no. You say the new rule is that an individual will be escorted out under zero tolerance policy if they do or say anything disparaging. That is organizations that need to handle that. Yeah, zero tolerance. They need to go. If they're going to start it once, why let them continue? Why let it stay there? Why let it continue? Because all it does is it leads to more and leads to more. Then other people start getting involved. Then it leads to a situation that just can't be handled anymore. Yeah, you want to fight? Stay home. You want to come support your child in their youth game? Come out and support them. Have a great time. Come out and have a great time. Katie Esparza, I hope it was also. But a lot of times, we hear about these things, but no official report is ever made. Believe me, as a board member, I can tell you, we talk about these things. When the information is given to us, the evidence is presented to us, it is discussed, it is looked into, it is investigated, and action is taken where it needs to be taken. Jesus Martinez, if you want to discuss this further, I'd be happy to do it. You can email me at thezone@typha.com because you're taking this too personal. So why is the rule only for the senior division? It never was just for the senior division, but it's happening for the senior division because the incident occurred. That's why. Control yourselves. Bottom line. Simply put, control yourselves. It's not hard. It doesn't take much. It's being an adult and controlling yourselves. If you can't do it, you got no place near a youth football field. Bottom line. I coached the senior division for many years. Many years in Typha when my kids were young. Never had incidents. Never had incidents like we see now. Coaches are kind of in the middle of the field, whether you got stomped or you were the stompee. We came out in the middle of the field, we shook hands, we smiled, we laughed. Again, senior division taking a week off. Have those conversations. Get back in the saddle and get on with your season. Raul, you said it beautifully. Enjoy, let the kids be kids, cheer them on, make memories. Absolutely. Let them enjoy, let them learn. And if they decide to carry on to middle school, carry on to high school, good on them. Because I'll tell you what, there is not a better feeling that I get. I can tell you right now, there is not a better feeling that I get being a part of Typha, doing the zone, going out, being able to do some of the youth games, and then I'm doing high school games, and I'm seeing these kids out on the high school football field doing their thing, being the top performers for their high schools. It is an absolute thrill. I can't tell you how many times that I'm sitting in the booth for the TV games because I'm the sound engineer for the KSAT 12 big game coverage TV broadcast games. And I've got the play-by-play. I've got the color analyst right there. I've got the sideline reporter. I'm all in their ear. I'm talking to them all the time while they're broadcasting. And they'll see a player. They'll call his name out. Big old score, big old play. And I constantly bring my microphone up on my headset and go, that's a type of kid. That's a type of kid. That kid was great in Typha. I give it to him all the time. Speaking of games, you can email me at thezone@typha.com. I'll take a look at my schedule and see if I'm available on Saturdays. It's kind of a weak opening right now. I know I had an opening on the 24th. Unfortunately, I have had a family death and will be attending a memorial service, unfortunately, so I will not be available that weekend. But I do have some other Saturdays that are currently available. I can tell everybody right now, and all the guys in the chat box, you can chime in and tell me if you follow this. Happy wife, happy life. Happy wife, happy life. Again, a happy wife is a happy life. So if you're looking at October 29th, just go ahead and scratch that date off. The wife's birthday is on the 28th. I'm doing a high school game that Friday night, and then I'm turning around and driving right on back up here to Fort Worth so I can take the wife out for her birthday on the 29th. If I can get out and do some games, I'll get out and do some games. Again, email me at thezone@typhon.com. Give me your dates, location, and we'll take a look and I'll let you know if I can do it or not. Love to come see the Mustangs. Love to come see the Unity. 9:01, 1 minute after 9 o'clock. Like I said, as the season progresses, this show will get longer. We're going to be having some guests. I'm going to start trying to line some of the chapter directors up, talk about the different areas like the RGV, El Paso, West Texas. Eventually, I'll open up and allow you to join here on as a guest. Heath, just saw your message there. So if you're from Euless, what's up with the Trojans? I'm not quite sure. I haven't been following the Fort Worth area, Dallas-Fort Worth area high school football. I know Denton Guyer is one of the top teams coming out of the state right now, and out of the region here in the Region 1, I believe, what we're up here. Euless Trinity, not sure how they're doing. I need to take a look and find out. A lot of my focus is the San Antonio Region 4 area as I cover the Bernie Greyhounds, and every once in a while I cover the Bernie Champion Chargers. I'm going to be in Gregory, Portland on Friday as the Greyhounds visit the Gregory Portland Wildcats in a non-district game. Be broadcasting that on Friday night. I'll have to take a look how the HEB Stadium is literally just right down the road from me. Right down the road from me. I see the lights on all the time. We're going to call it a night. Thank you for joining us. Week 3 is coming up. You know what I didn't do? I'm going to give... Okay, hold on. Let me back up. RGV Chapter 1, Division 1. Your games for Week 3 coming up. Here we go. Greyhounds and Wolfpack. Javelinas and Pride. Little Jackets and Wildcats. Cardinals and United. And the Mavericks and the Rattlers both have a bye. For San Antonio Division 1, Week 3 games coming up. Predators United, New Braunfels Junior Cougars, Cornerstone Warriors, Cibolo Spartans, Bexar County Panthers, and the Unity, Tri-County Titans, and the Texas Mustangs, Southeast Hornets and the Holy Cross Knights, Judson Junior Rockets, San Antonio Warhawks, Floresville Wildcats, Capital Area Junior Wranglers, San Antonio Junior Hawks and the ATX Horns, and the Texas Revolution have a bye this week. Thank you for joining us here on The Zone on the Typhon Sports Network. Wishing you all a safe travels, a safe weekend. Let's do it right, folks. That's all I can say is let's do it right. Let's make sure we do what we're supposed to do as adults and be that shining example to our youth, to our kids on how we should act, whether it's good times or bad times, how you should behave, how you should treat yourselves and treat other people as we go through. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next Wednesday starting at 8 p.m. The Zone on the Typhon Sports Network. Have a fantastic night.